Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to cover exponents with negative bases. Remember, an exponent tells us how many times we multiply the base by itself, as you can see right here. So let's jump into our examples here, starting with number 1, where we have minus 5 squared. We have a minus 5 squared that is with parentheses, and a minus 5 squared without parentheses. There's a difference here, so I want to show you how these differ. So the parentheses are very important, so something to keep in mind. Let's start with the minus 5 that's within the parentheses. So we know that the exponent tells us we have to multiply the base by itself 2 times. As you can see, we have to multiply it 2 times. So I'm going to write this out for you guys. So we have to multiply our base 2 times by itself. So minus 5 times minus 5. This will equal 25. If you're confused on why the number isn't negative, it's because we are multiplying a negative number by another negative number. If you do negative times negative, it turns positive. But if you do negative times positive, it's a negative number. So this was with the parentheses. The parentheses shows us that the negative is included or attached to our base. Without the parentheses, the minus is not attached or not locked to our base. So you can think of it as negative 1 times 5 squared with this one. So if there were parentheses, you would again do it like this, but at this one there are not parentheses. So this is your answer for the first one. So now let's go to the one without the parentheses. So here you can look at it as of this. Minus 1 times 5 squared. You can look at this like this one. Like this. You don't need the parentheses on the 5, but just to show you that the 5 is alone on this one. So you can look at it like this. So 5 squared equals 25, because 5 times 5 is 25. So 25. But we are multiplying it by minus 1. And as I said, minus 1, minus times a positive number equals negative. So minus 1 times 25, which is the 5 squared, will equal minus 25. So the parentheses are very important to see and to know how they work, because they can mess people up very bad, but I'm here to tell you guys how they work and how to not mess up with them. So let's go on to the next one. This, you can see our exponent is 3 instead of 2. This means we have to multiply the number by itself 3 times. But for this one, with the parentheses or without, we're gonna end up with the same result. I'm gonna show you guys how. So let's just write it out. This one shows us we have to do minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. So minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. Like this. Oh, minus 2. This will give us minus 8. And again, if you're confused on why it is minus now, that's because we have done it 3 times. Because if you do minus 2 times minus 2, you will get 4. So without this minus 2, you will get 4. But if you do 4 times minus 2, so this one, you will get minus 8. So for this one, it is a minus number, because we multiply it by itself 3 times instead of 2 times. And we did a positive times a negative number. So let's move this up a little bit like this. And I'm going to show you how this is also the same result. As I just said, negative times a negative number equals positive, and positive times a negative number equals negative. So I'm going to show you how this one will get you the same answer. So now I'm going to show you guys this one. Minus 2 to the power of 3, or minus 2 cubed. So just like this one, we can see it as minus 1 times, this is also a times sign, but you can use both if you'd like, minus 1 times 2 cubed, like this. So we know the 2 cubed will get us 8, because 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 equals 8. So this, we can just rub it out. This is basically an 8, because we know 2 cubed is 8. But now we have minus 1 times 8. We have a negative number times a positive number. My bad, guys. We have a negative number times a positive number. This tells us we will get a negative number, as I told you guys. So our answer will be minus 1 times 8 is minus 8. So it depends on the exponent if the final answer will be negative or not negative. So as we saw with this one, because it had the exponent of 2, it was negative. But this one we had the negative of 3, and it was both negative. And this one, it had also 2, but with parentheses, and it wasn't negative, because minus times minus equals positive, and minus times positive equals negative. So this was basically the video. I hope you guys understand it now, how to understand exponents with negative bases and how to get the results of them. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You can always ask a question in the comments. This was Mr. Mathz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.